Hey, it's Pastor Andrew here. In the midst of all the chaos that we've experienced in the last couple of years, I was actually out at Target. Yes, today's theme, everyone, is being kind. And I went with Isabel to that impossible store. It is so big, it is so enormous. And everyone, you got to know this. I'm the purpose-driven shopper. I know what I want, I know where to at, and you know what? I just sneak in and I just boom out. Well, do you know what? I took extra time with Isabel because, yeah, I'm so kind. Actually, I'm not the kind one. She is the kind one because we were checking everything through and I was just standing on the other side of the tills and Isabel said, quick, quick. And I went, what is it? And she said, quick. And she pointed over my shoulder and there was a nurse from the local hospital and clearly she had her scrubs on. And she said, go, go. And you know what? I knew what she meant it. And I went over and just before the nurse was able to pay for her Starbucks, you know what I'm talking about, Target, the little Starbucks there, I jumped in with the Visa card. It was like slow motion, whoa, and I jumped in and I said, I'm going to cover her coffee. Well, it turns out it wasn't just her coffee. She was ordering for a whole bunch of friends. It was a lot of coffee, everybody. But you know what? I just said to her, I don't care. We want to bless you. And this is what happened. She teared up and tears quite literally came down her face. And this is what she said. That is so kind. I said, well, really, it's not me. It's my wife that saw you. She's the kind one that sent me to do an act of kindness. Do you know what the truth is, everybody? We live in a mean world today, and there's so many people, they're shocked by a simple act of kindness. This is what David says in our reading today in Psalm 63. He lived in a rough and a violent world, but he says this here in verse 2, I have seen you, Lord, in the sanctuary and beheld your power and your glory. Because your love is better than life, my lips will glorify you. How did David remain a soft-hearted, kind person? He kept going to the sanctuary. He kept going to the place of prayer. He kept the Bible open in his life. And trust me, today, even as you do this small devotion on day 13, and you're just like seeking God in your life, guess what happens? That overflows into kindness. Not only does it keep your heart soft, guess what it does? It blesses other people around you. When you live in God's word, it has an overflow. And I'm going to encourage you from what you're hearing today. Why don't you go out there and do that random act of kindness today and just bless someone in your world and quite literally give them a kingdom shock by just being kind. God bless you today.